Hi everyone, I'm Yesim and today we will start with a Yoga for Beginners series. It is day 1 and if you are brand new to yoga and you always wanted to try it, then this is the right moment. The only thing you need is yourself and a mat, so let's get started. We will start seated. You see I have a few props here next to me, like a block and a pillow. You can use this in yoga to sit on. It really helps to keep the spine nice and tall, but I suppose you don't have anything next to you right now, so I won't use it either. Otherwise, you can also use a pillow to sit on. Why do we want to sit on something? We want to keep the knees below the hips, and that really helps us to sit in a straight position. So bring your hands to your thighs, open up your chest slightly, and just feel the difference in your body when you do that. Because usually we tend to bring the shoulders forward and then we have a round back. So I will show you from the side. Usually, we sit like that, we have our phone, we have our computer, and now when you bring your shoulders back, roll them back, and bring your chest forward, tuck your belly slightly in, and your neck is in one line with your spine. This is the seat we want to have when we are in this position. So it will come by time. In the beginning, it feels a little bit unnatural to always roll the shoulders back and to make sure to have a nice back, nice and tall. But the more you do it, the better you will feel and the more you will integrate it into your daily life. And that's the thing that we want to aim for, to use the poses so you can benefit from them in your daily life. Okay, your legs. What do you do with your feet? So I like to sit like this because it really feels natural to me to bring one foot to the inside and the other one to the outside. Just see how that feels for you. You can also choose to bring your feet like this, to come into a position like a normal cross-leg position. Then you can also change your feet. Just try it right now and see how that feels for you. We want to sit with both sitting bones on the mat. So we don't want to, have the weight on the one side. Okay, when you find your comfortable position, whatever that is, you can also grab a pillow quickly or a blanket and put it underneath. Then just bring your hands to your thighs. Your chest is open, your back is nice and tall, and make sure that your neck is in one line with your spine. So don't have your head like this or like this, have it in one line. Great. And from here, we're just going to roll the shoulders a few times back. Maybe you hear some knacks in your shoulders. That's the noise of the muscles. And roll them forward now. And just play a little bit. And then come to a nice position again where it feels a little bit more natural to you to have your chest open. Bring your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Make sure your face is totally soft. Your jaws are relaxed. And especially the area between your eyebrows, your forehead, is relaxed at all. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time, and maybe you want to exhale out all the expectations towards yourself. Inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes closed. In yoga, we usually breathe through the nostrils. So let the body breathe natural now, in and out. Don't control the breath, just let it be natural, in and out through your nostrils. You will see that concentrating on the breath will help you to come back to the present moment. Inhale and exhale, and just from here, observe your thoughts. Your inner voice talking to you, telling you something. Observe your body sensations. How does your body feel? Do you feel your feet? Maybe your seat starts to get a little bit uncomfortable, which is totally fine and normal. Try to be here for a few more seconds and just let the air flow through your nostrils in and out. And from here, slowly open up your eyes. Okay, for the next inhalation, bring your arms to the side. The palms are looking up. And now they are touching each other over your head. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, arms to the side. And stretch, stretch, stretch up towards the sky. Exhale, hands back to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands back to your heart. Bring your hands to your knees and we are going to come into a mini cat-cow. So hold your knees and just let yourself fall backwards. Bring your knees, bring your chin to your chest and round your spine. And with the next inhalation, open up your chest, bend your elbows and push yourself a little bit more forward and look up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up and look up. Great. Come back to a neutral position. Bring your left hand to the mat and straighten your right arm towards the sky. And now we are going to bend over the side. Slowly bring your palm a little bit closer towards the ground and feel the stretch in the side of your body. Make sure that your left shoulder stays away from your ear, so drop it down. We work with the breath. That means you integrate the inhalation and exhalation into the movement. When you inhale, you straighten your arm away from you. And when you exhale, you come a little bit deeper into the side stretch. Slowly come back. Bring your right hand to the floor now and bring your left arm up. And with the exhalation, slowly bend over to the side. Keep breathing here. And remember to keep your right shoulder away from your ear. Feel a nice stretch in the side of your body. Slowly come back. And reach the arms up now. Both hands are reaching up towards the sky. And imagine you are grabbing some stars from the sky. And just reach one arm up as much as you can. And grab the stars towards you. Great. And now interlace your hands and bring your palms up high and straighten through your arms. Inhale and exhale. And slowly come back. In yoga, we warm up the body before we start with, let's say, the sun salutation or the other exercises. And you will see how important the warm-up is. Warm-up is for your shoulders, for your back, and especially for your neck. So let's come to the neck now. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder and bring your left hand towards the ground. And you already feel a nice stretch here in the side of your body. Close your eyes for a moment and inhale and exhale. Slowly open up your eyes and now bend your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bring your fingertips to the floor and feel the nice stretch in your neck now on the right side. Very soft movements. Close your eyes for a moment. Relax your face and just keep breathing. Slowly come back and now bring your chin towards your chest. Try to keep your back straight while you're doing this. And now bring your gaze up high towards the ceiling. And slowly come back. And we're just going to make some circles with the hands to warm up the wrists here, because we're going to work a lot with the hands for the plank position, for the dog. So that's important to move the hands in all kind of directions. Maybe you want to take your hand and just stretch it like this. And then take the other hand and bring the palm, bring the fingertips closer towards you and straighten through your arm. Great. Okay, and then from here, straighten your legs, flex your feet. That means bring your feet and your shins in a 90-degree angle and bring the toes up high and try to keep straight in your back. And then from here, point your feet and flex them. Point and flex. Point them forward and flex. I will use the words point and flex a lot, so now you really know what it means to point the feet and to flex them, because we always want to keep the legs activated in yoga, especially when we come, for example, into a one-legged downward facing dog where you put one leg up, you always activate the leg. So now do some circles. Now to the other side. Great. From here, come to your first tabletop position. Just going to remove the block from my mat. So what does it mean, a tabletop position? We form a table with our body. Bring your hands below your shoulders and your knees are hip distance apart. You can either tuck your toes under or leave them flat on the floor. Just see how your balance is. And now we tuck the belly a little bit slightly in and push into the hands and try to bring your shoulders away from your ears. Your neck is in one line with the spine, so just look at your mat and maybe focus on one point here. Great. This is your tabletop position. And then from here, we are going to straighten the right leg out parallel to the floor and flex the right foot. And if you feel more stable, you can tuck your toes under on the left side. Tuck your belly in again to make sure that your shoulders are aligned and that your spine is in one line with your right leg. Slowly come back. Bring your right knee towards the floor and now flex your left foot and lift the left foot, the left leg from the floor and bring it parallel to your mat. Tuck your belly in again and slowly come back. Great. And now we come into extended child's pose. Bring your knees mat width apart and sit down on your heels. Slowly come on to the mat with your forearms and now bring your hands forward as well. And slowly, if you can, see if you can bring your forehead towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. You feel a nice stretch in your shoulders here. Release all the tension of your shoulders into the mat. Make sure your hands are soft. One more breath here. Slowly come up with your hands. And then from here, we are going to come into our first downward facing dog. So in the dog, there are a few things that are very important. The first thing, your hands. Spread them widely, bring them a little bit more forward and shoulder width apart. And when you open your fingers, press them all into the mat. Come onto your toes and now slowly lift up your hips towards the sky. Keep your knees bent, your feet are hip distance apart, and now straighten through your arms by trying to bring your upper body closer towards your thighs. We're just going to rock here forward and backward a little bit to get a feeling for the arms, for the back, and for the legs. Your head is loose, and just keep breathing naturally here. Maybe you want to walk your dog now by bringing one heel after the other to the floor. Keep breathing. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. And bend your knees again. Push into your hands and straighten through your arms. Try to bring your chest closer towards your thighs. And now straighten your legs and see how far you can go. Are your heels
coming closer towards the mat, or are they still in the air? Just observe your bodies, and maybe you will feel a difference in the end of the practice or in a few days when you go on with your yoga practice. This we call body awareness, to be aware where our body stands at the moment. And slowly walk with your feet now towards your hands with baby steps. Come onto your fingertips now. Very, very small steps forward. Stay here, keep your knees bent, and try to bring your hands to the floor so you can keep your knees bent as much as you want, as long as your hands are on the floor. Feel the connection to the earth. Close your eyes for a moment. Make sure your head is totally loose. Shake it no, shake it yes. And just keep breathing naturally here. Slowly roll up. Your arms are hanging, your head is still hanging. Keep your spine round. Your knees are still bent. And just come slowly up with your upper body. Now slowly come into a standing position. Roll your shoulders back and bring your hands next to your thighs. This pose is called Tadasana, mountain pose. It's the basic standing pose in yoga. So when you look down, you see that your feet are parallel to each other and hip width apart. Tuck your belly slightly in, squeeze your buttocks together, and make sure that your spine is nice and tall and in one line with your neck. Close your eyes again for a moment. And this pose really helps us to ground and to connect to our body here. Maybe you feel how the body is a little bit rocking to the right or to the left. Just observe what is happening here at the moment. And slowly open up your eyes again. Great. We will do a few half sun salutations now. So with the next inhalation, bring the arms up over the side and now over your head, and exhale, hands back to your heart. One more time. Inhale, arms up, straighten through your spine, and exhale, hands back to your heart. One more time. Inhale, arms up, and exhale down. And now slowly bend your upper body forward, bend your knees, bring your fingertips to the ground again for forward fold. Your head is totally loose, and you just try to bring your upper body closer towards your thighs. And from here, look up with your chest, bring your arms up again over the side. Inhale, exhale, hands back to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back to the heart, and now bend forward by bringing the fingertips down and bending your knees. You can move your upper body just a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Let the blood flow into your face here. And now open up your chest, look up. Bring the arms up over the side. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to your heart center. Okay, so I think we warmed up the spine a little bit. And now are you ready for your first sun salutation? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips to the ground. And now inhale, halfway up. That means straighten through your legs and bring your hands towards your thighs. Straighten your arms as well. In our half forward fold, we want to make sure that the back is nice and tall and in one line with the spine. And exhale, forward fold. Stay here, plant your hands into the mat, and now make a big step with your right foot and a big step with your left foot and come into your first plank. In plank position, the shoulders are over the hands and the neck, the spine and the legs are in one line. So tuck your belly slightly in, and maybe you need to bring your hips a little bit higher here.
And now bend your knees towards the ground and slowly lower down with the upper body towards the floor as well. Flatten your feet. And then from here we come into a baby cobra. Roll your shoulders back, bring your hands up high, point your feet and lift them from the earth. Just keep breathing here. And slowly release back towards the ground. Press into your hands, come onto your knees and come into your actually second downward facing dog. Press into the hands here and bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. Rock a little bit through your dog here. You can pedal through your feet by pressing one heel after the other into the floor. And now try to bring both heels towards the ground. Straighten through your arms. Bend your left knee. Bring your left knee closer towards your nose. And now look in between your hands. Bring your upper body forward and plant your left foot in between your hands and lower down your right knee. So this is our low lunge. Stay on your fingertips. Straighten through your arms and just look forward. Inhale and exhale here. So we don't want to be in a pose where our legs are in a 90-degree angle. If you are here, make sure to bring your left foot a little bit more forward and just check if your left knee is over your left heel. This is the position that we want to have. And now step your right foot forward. And with the next inhalation, bring your arms up and come to a standing pose. Hands up towards the ceiling and exhale, hands back towards your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Bend your knees, come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, hands towards your thighs. Straighten through your spine and look forward. And exhale down. Step both feet into a plank position. Again, make sure that your shoulders are over your hands. Press into the mat and make sure to keep your shoulders away from your ears. And from here, lower down your knees towards the ground and slowly your upper body. Keep your elbows very close to your body. Your hands are just next to your chest. Roll your shoulders back, flatten your feet and press them into the ground. And slowly open up your chest here and come into your cobra position. Slowly come down, press into the ends, come onto your knees and into your downward facing dog. Again, I want to remind you to press into all 10 fingers in your dog here. Inhale and exhale. Keep your knees bent if you like. Just see where you are. We want to form a nice reversed V with our bodies. And this time bend your right knee, bring it closer towards your nose. And now look in between your hands and make a big step forward with your right foot and lower down your left knee. Come onto your fingertips and keep the chest open. Maybe you'll feel a nice stretch in your legs here. Check with your right knee if it's over your right heel. Keep your chest open. And maybe you want to rock a little bit with your thighs up and down. And then from here, step your left foot forward into forward fold. This time, hold the opposite sides of your elbows and let your head hang. Inhale and exhale and swing to the right and to the left. Release your hands to the ground and with the next inhalation, bring your arms up over your head. Exhale, hands back to your heart. And slowly roll your shoulders back, release your hands. So that's the end of your first yoga sequence. You did it. And it was not too bad, huh? I hope you feel much more balanced now in your body and in your mind. And I hope that motivates you to come again for the next session. Enjoy your day, whatever you are doing. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.